The ending of Outer Banks Season 4, Part 1, leaves viewers with multiple cliffhangers and emotional twists that will surely drive the anticipation for Part 2. Central to the finale are the shocking revelations about JJ's parentage and the life-threatening situation in which the Pogs find themselves trapped inside a crypt as water rises, threatening to drown them. JJ's parentage and its impact. One of the most significant moments of the Outer Banks Season 4 Part 1 finale is the discovery of JJ Maybank's true parentage. JJ, who had always believed that his father was Luke, learns in a climactic scene that Luke is not his biological father. Luke reveals that JJ's real parents are a woman named Larissa Jinrat and a man named Chandler Groff, both of whom have passed away. Larissa, before her death, sought to protect JJ from potential danger, which is why she entrusted him to Luke's care. This revelation shakes JJ to the core. Not only does it undo the foundation of his identity, but it also complicates his view of Luke, who had been abusive and neglectful toward him. Luke's confession suggests that despite his shortcomings, he was entrusted with JJ's safety, a task in which he clearly failed. This twist also alters JJ's social status in the Outer Banks, as it turns out that his real parents were kooks, the wealthier, more privileged class in the show's social hierarchy. JJ, who has always been associated with the working class Pogs, now has to grapple with the realization that he is biologically tied to the kooks, a group he has always opposed. This newfound information about JJ's past and heritage will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in the upcoming episodes of Season 4. It presents a complex emotional dilemma for JJ, who now has to reconcile his Pog identity with his new awareness of his kook lineage. This could potentially alter JJ's relationships with his friends, especially since the dynamics between the Pogs and kooks have long been a driving force of conflict in the show. The perilous crypt and its deadly consequences. As if JJ's revelation wasn't enough, the rest of the Pogs face their own life-threatening ordeal in the season's final moments. After being split into teams, Sarah, Pope, and the other Pogs find themselves in an ancient crypt. Their mission quickly goes awry as they find themselves locked in, with no way to escape. To make matters worse, a heavy downpour begins to flood the crypt, and as the water rises, the Pogs' chances of survival dwindle rapidly. The crypt sequence is fraught with tension as the Pogs desperately search for a way out. They hear the footsteps of Leitner and the Captain, two characters who are also hunting for treasure, approaching, further heightening the stakes. However, despite their efforts to hide and evade capture, the rising water traps them in a desperate situation. The season ends with the Pogs' fate uncertain, leaving fans to wonder whether they will be able to escape in time or succumb to drowning. This scene adds to the signature mix of adventure and danger that Outer Banks is known for. The treasure hunt and quest for survival are themes that have run throughout the series, but this moment amplifies the stakes, as it's not just about finding treasure anymore, it's about making it out alive. The confined, claustrophobic setting of the crypt, combined with the rising water, creates an intense atmosphere of suspense, reminiscent of the high-risk scenarios the Pogs have found themselves in during previous seasons. Character development and relationships. Season 4, Part 1 of Outer Banks also delves deeper into the relationships and emotional arcs of the main characters. JJ's discovery about his parents is a defining moment not only for him but also for his relationship with the other Pogs. His friends have always seen him as a loyal, scrappy underdog, someone who has been dealt a rough hand in life but who remains fiercely devoted to his friends. Now, with the revelation that he comes from kook lineage, JJ's sense of identity is thrown into chaos. Will his friends see him differently? Will he view himself differently? The Pogs' dynamic as a group is also tested by the increasing dangers they face. As they grow older, their adventures become more perilous, and the consequences of their actions more severe. The crypt scene, where they face the real possibility of death, brings this into sharp relief. Their friendship, loyalty, and ability to survive as a group are all put to the test in the flooded crypt. And this situation might lead to further growth and transformation for each of the characters. What to expect in Part 2? With so many plotlines hanging in the balance, Part 2 of Outer Banks Season 4 promises to bring resolution to these unresolved threads. The immediate concern, of course, is whether the Pogs will manage to escape the crypt alive. Fans will also be eager to see how JJ processes the truth about his parents and how it affects his place within the group. Will JJ embrace his kook heritage, or will he continue to identify as a Pog despite his biological ties? Additionally, the broader treasure hunt narrative is still very much in play. The Pogs' pursuit of treasure has always been the central plotline of the series, and with the stakes raised to life or death situations, the outcome of their quest will likely have far-reaching consequences. The arrival of new antagonists, such as Leitner and the Captain, adds another layer of conflict to the story, as the Pogs must now contend with external forces that threaten not just their treasure, but their lives. In conclusion, Outer Banks Season 4, Part 1 sets up an intense, emotionally charged second half of the season. With JJ's shocking discovery about his parentage and the Pogs' life-threatening predicament in the crypt, the show continues to deliver high-stakes drama that keeps fans hooked. Part 2 will undoubtedly explore the fallout of these events and bring even more twists and turns as the Pogs fight for survival and seek to uncover the ultimate treasure. Watching. And if you're new to channel, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out latest videos of Media Breakdown.